The coming Yankees repeat, there is going to be a tribute to Babe Ruth in his last playing days with the Boston Braves. He played 28 games with the Braves in his last season. This is why the great Jorginho wins his first World Series title against Atlanta for the Yankees' 28th title in 2024. You can see the video at the end. Babe Ruth, he played 22 seasons in Major League Baseball. The Dodgers going to appear in their 22nd World Series in 2025 when the Yankees do win the repeat against the Dodgers for their 29th World Series championship. He played 22 seasons in the Major Leagues. Babe Ruth. It's Braves, that's Gematria 22. Ruth is Gematria 22. Now, this is why the Yankees are going to beat the Braves right here, right before the Yankees beat the Dodgers, as the Dodgers fall to 6-7 in the World Series during their time at Los Angeles. This would cap the repeat for New York. And when Ohtani loses his first World Series, the Dodgers are going to fall to 6-7 in the World Series during their time at Los Angeles. Now, the Dodgers right here would lose their 38th World Series game of all time. Their legendary broadcaster, Vin Scully, passed away. He was a Bronx native, and he was a Dodger announcer for 67 years. So that's part of the narrative for the great Jorginho in the Yankees to improve to 9-3 in the World Series against the Dodgers, because the great Jorginho is going to make his mark as far as putting together a winning team. George Herman, Ruth 93, the Yankees got improved to 9-3 in the World Series because remember, the great Jorginho passes Roger Maris, then he repeats to beat the Dodgers in 2024. So interesting how the Gematria Babe Ruth connects to, first of all, the Yankees beating the Braves as a connection to his 28 games in 1935. And it's also a connection to the Dodgers falling to 6-7 in the World Series during their time in LA once again. In the full name of Babe Ruth is going to connect to the Yankees improving to 9-3 in the World Series all time against the Dodgers. And so again, the Yankees have 37 wins in the World Series all time against the Dodgers. It's going to be 41 against the Dodgers. And this World Series should end over at Los Angeles, California. That's also where Garrett Cole was born and raised. He was like 15 minutes away from the Angels Stadium. And these two teams will meet 44 years later from 1981, the last time the teams faced off. Champions is Gematria of 44. So this right there is the win-loss record in the World Series against... this is the Dodgers' win-loss record in the World Series during their time at Los Angeles. So funny how they do have 33 right now. And they're at total 67 games right now, according to my calculation. It'd be interesting if it's a game 7 to see if the Masonic Gematria hits, because Masonic is Gematria 74. So that's very interesting. And let's see, ever since their time at Los Angeles, be the 5th matchup. Yankees improved to 3-2 against the Dodgers, because remember, Ruth, or rather Babe Ruth, is Gematria 32. So Yankees improved to 3-5 in the World Series against the Dodgers during the Dodgers' time at Los Angeles. And Babe is Gematria of 10. And what is significant about 10? Let's see. Judge made his debut in 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then the repeat would have to happen in his 10th Major League season. We're talking about Aaron Judge. And he made his debut in the year 14. It'd be the Dodgers' 14th World Series loss against the Yankees. As the Yankees win the repeat. Otani will have his moment, but it's gonna happen a little bit later, a little bit later. Let's see about his postseason stats for Babe Ruth. Just see some postseason splits right here. Let's see. Playoff splits. Let's see. Batting the postseason. So he played a total of 41 games. 41st World Series loss for the Dodgers against the Yankees. That's another strong connection. 15 home runs in the postseason. Again, Giorgino's 15-6 light path. He wins World Series. He wins World Series 15 years later. And the Dodgers, they lose their 15th World Series against the Yankees. Remember, Otani's from Japan. It's Japan. That's Gematria 15. So that's what his postseason, his home run total, how it relates to it. These were all World Series games back then. So how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 22. We did win 26 total games in the World Series. Yankees, Gematria 26 wins in the playoffs. How about his Yankee stats? That'd be 22 wins in the playoffs with the New York Yankees. Excluding his win totals with Boston. He won 22 games with the Yankees. He's played 36 total games with the New York Yankees in the playoffs. And Giorgino, just over 36 months after passing Roger Maris, is gonna repeat to beat the Dodgers.